Hey, AARO has dropped its historical review on UAP. Have they provided UFO disclosure? No. All right, well, let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, yeah, this is about what you're going to get with the AARO's historical report. Don't believe me? Well, let's dive right in. Executive Summary, Section 2. AARO found no evidence that any USG investigation, academic-sponsored research, or official review panel has confirmed that any sighting of a UAP represented ET technology. Any sighting ever. There's no sightings ever of any ET technology. Now, are they like couching their words there? Do they really mean, are they really thinking it's other dimensional or crypto-terrestrial or something like that? And so they're using the word ET as a misdirect, as a dodge, right? Totally possible. Totally possible. All investigative efforts at all levels of classification concluded that most sightings were ordinary objects and phenomena and the result of misidentification. Shocking, shocking, guys. But we're not interested in those sightings. We are not interested in most sightings. We are interested in the unresolved cases, in the truly anomalous cases. This is such BS, guys. This is such BS. We can't let them get away with this. This is ridiculous. We've got to hold their feet to the fire. We've got to humiliate them. We've got to embarrass them with real evidence and credible whistleblowers, okay? We need David Grush's 40-plus whistleblowers to come out and just shame them. Just shame them. This is shameful, guys. This is ridiculous. Although many UAP reports remain unsolved or unidentified, AARO assesses that if more and better quality data were available, most of these cases could also be identified and resolved as ordinary objects. Again, we're not interested in most cases. Resources and staffing for these programs largely have been irregular and sporadic, challenging investigatory efforts and hindering effective knowledge transfer. Yeah, that's the problem. The vast majority of reports almost certainly are the result of misidentification. Again, we don't care about the vast majority of reports. We don't care about, the random seagull. We care about the actual tic-tac. AARO found no empirical evidence for claims that the USG and private companies have been reverse engineering ET technology. Again, are they using the words ET technology as a dodge, as a misdirect? I think they may be being deliberately specific there. AARO found no empirical evidence for claims that Lockheed Martin or whatever has ET technology. Now, we've had Lockheed Martin whistleblowers that have come out saying they have ET technology. Okay, whatever. AARO determined, based on all information provided to date, that claims involving specific people, known locations, technological tests, and documents allegedly involved in or related to the reverse engineering of ET technology are inaccurate. It's all inaccurate. It's all bogus. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here, folks. Move along. Move along. Additional claims will be addressed in Volume 2. So we have that to look forward to. There's going to be a sequel, guys. There's going to be a sequel. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It goes on. A CIA official allegedly managed UAP experimentation. Wrong. They disproved that. So these are like all the myths that they have disproven. Alleged UAP intelligence community document. Aliens present during a DoD technology test. That didn't happen. Claim that a military officer touched an off-world craft. That didn't happen. Test of off-world technology. Didn't happen. UAP disclosure study. Interviewees claims that between 2004 and 2007, the White House requested a research institute in Virginia study the theoretical societal impacts, but it was not required. Anyway, whatever. Named companies allegedly experimenting on alien technology. AARO has found no evidence that U.S. companies ever possessed off-world technology. We've had, Ben Rich coming out saying they can take ET home. I mean, come on already. What are you talking about? Experimentation on alleged ET spacecraft sample. Yeah, it's nothing. There's nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here, folks. AARO assesses that all of the named and described alleged hidden UAP reverse engineering programs provided by interviewees either do not exist, are misidentified, authentic, highly sensitive national security programs that are not related to ET technology exploitation or resolve to an unwarranted and disestablished program. Again, so you have nothing to see here. I don't really want to waste any more time going over this stupid report. It's a stupid report, guys. But meanwhile, wrap your head around this, guys. AARO is developing sensors to detect UFOs. They're denying the existence of UFOs. They're saying nothing to see here. This is what they're saying. Meanwhile, they're developing the Gremlin capability to help personnel collect real-time UAP data. AARO's acting director, Tim Phillips, gave his first off-camera, invite-only media engagement at the Pentagon this week. AARO is producing and refining a new deployable surveillance capability, the Gremlin system, to enable personnel to capture real-time data and more rapidly respond to UAP incidents as they occur. The acting chief of the office told Defense Scoop during a press briefing Wednesday. Tim Phillips, AARO's acting director on assignment from the Office of Director of National Intelligence, shared the first public details about these in-the-works sensor-equipped Gremlin kits during the Wednesday briefing, which was more broadly focused on the office's release of the congressionally required Volume 1 report, blah, blah, blah. We're working with some of the government labs, such as the Department of Energy labs, and we have a great partner with Georgia Tech. And what we're doing is developing a deployable, configurable sensor suite that we can put in Pelican cases. We're going to be able to pull it to the field to do a long-term collection. Since the UAP target, that signature is not clearly defined, we really have to do hyperspectral surveillance to try to capture these incidents, explained Phillips, who stepped into the AARO lead role when its inaugural director, the lovely Dr. Shankar Patrick, departed last year. The AARO team began developing the sensors and associated capabilities for Gremlin in October. So yeah, they are developing sensors to find UAP and detect UAP, meanwhile denying the existence of UAP. So are they trying to say it's all Chinese and Russian drones? Is that the idea? Oh, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, guys. Michelangelo, he has some quotes from that article and from the report. AARO assesses that alleged hidden UAP programs either do not exist or were misidentified authentic national security programs unrelated to ET technology exploitation. It's just BS, guys. It's just BS. It's a whole bunch of BS. And here's another one from Michelangelo. Claims about secret government programs reverse engineering ET technology are based on circular reporting and hearsay, guys. It's all hearsay. David Grush is hearsay. That's what you hear in the mainstream all the time. David Grush is hearsay. Guy, he was an investigator. When a police interviews witnesses, that's not hearsay. That's not what hearsay means. He interviewed direct participants of these programs, those 40-plus whistleblowers. Hopefully, some of them will be making their way into the public this year. We will see. And of course, Ross Coulthart said this: multiple sources telling me the AARO UAP report given to select journalists in an embargoed briefing is coming out tomorrow, and it will be an absolutely unequivocal rejection of an NHI presence or that the U.S. has retrieval craft. This is intended to shut down UAP commentary for good. We can't let them get away with it, guys. We cannot let them get away with it. Gary Nolan says the phaser cuts both ways. To claim the evidence shows there is no evidence, the evidence data must be released. Not releasing the data tells me something is being hidden. no science is ever done, and no claims or conclusions can be made if the raw data is behind a firewall that says no entry. Just trust me. Just trust me, bro, says Sean Kirkpatrick. Oh my God, but you know what? I don't trust Sean Kirkpatrick. I really don't. There's Ross. I love it. Ross is giving us words of wisdom. He's giving us encouragement and words of wisdom, and we need to listen. Okay, this is interesting. This is good from Rogue UAP ETF. AARO is a fly-paper operation designed to shield a couple of very specific CIA, DOE, Air Force, and NGO operational recovery, reverse engineering, and advanced technology programs from would-be whistleblowers. They can have a website where would-be whistleblowers can blow away, but only about unclassified things like their favorite color and what they had for breakfast. The limited interviews AARO has conducted were conducted without recordings or transcriptions on purpose. Instead, the AARO staff took intentionally poor notes, stripped out any information that would compromise these programs, then dumbed each interview down into tepid MFRs. These MFRs will be the source of AARO's historical review. I am intimately aware of specific information, Rogue says, provided in person to Sean, which unequivocally, I said that right, closes the door on the notion that AARO has found no evidence. Though, to be fair, AARO is, by design, really bad at finding things. Yes, AARO is, Sean Kirkpatrick is. Sean Kirkpatrick was brought in to fail, and he had handlers to ensure he did so. These handlers include senior CIA officers and program managers from private corporations. They have been named to the appropriate congressional committees, and they will be held to account, says Rogue, as AARO prepares to release Volume 1 of their historical review just in time for the holidays. Know that it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. The real holidays are coming. Well, I've got my Santa hat ready, guys. I've got my Santa hat ready for March 12th. Here's hoping for giant aliens. Let's see Sean Kirkpatrick talk his way out of giant aliens. All right, guys, I'm not going to waste any more time on this BS. It is what we thought it was. The historical review is just it's not a nothing burger. It's a propaganda burger. It is a nothing to see here burger. It is. It's the blue pill. You know, there's the red pill and the blue pill. This is the blue pill. Go back to sleep. Forget about everything. There's nothing to see here. Okay, but let me know what you think about all that in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, links below. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in an even bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug and the t-shirt in their merch store. I'm a novelist. If you like science fiction and fantasy novels, consider grabbing one of my books. Also see the link in the description. Or you can become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.